Welcome to Naujheel, a journey back in time. Have you ever wondered what life was like before modern technology? In this video, we take you to Naujheel, a village in Uttar Pradesh, where traditions and daily life have remained unchanged for generations. We will explore how people live, how they work, and how they keep their customs alive. From farming, food, traditions, and daily routines. Let's take a step back in time and experience village life. Buffaloes, the true king of the village. As we enter the village, you will notice buffaloes everywhere. They are a part of daily life here. People use them for farming, carrying loads, and providing milk. Unlike in the cities, where machines do most of these work. Here in Naujheel, buffaloes are still the main source of labor for the fields. Farmers take great care of them because they are essentials to survival. A childhood without screens. In many parts of the world, children spend hours watching TV or using smartphones. But in Naujheel, childhood is different. Kids here play outside, just like in the old days. They run through the fields, play marbles, and enjoy simple games like flying kites. Their playgrounds are the open spaces around their homes. They don't rely on digital entertainment. Instead, they learn by observing nature and helping their families. The hand pump, lifeline of the village. Water is an important part of life, and in Naujheel, getting water is a daily task. Most homes do not have running water, so people collect it from hand pumps. Women and children come to these pumps early in the morning, filling pots and balancing them on their heads as they walk home. This is not just a necessity, but also a social activity, where people catch up on news while waiting for their turn. The swastik symbol, a mark of prosperity, not hate. As you walk through Naujheel, you will notice a special symbol painted on many doorways, the swastik. If you are unfamiliar with its history, you might immediately associate it with the Nazis. However, it is important to understand that in India, the swastik has completely different meanings. It has been a sacred sign of good fortune and prosperity for over 5,000 years in Hindu culture. The Nazi party misappropriated this ancient symbol, but in its true origin, it represents positive energy, well-being, and protection for homes. Every house in Naujheel has one. Cow dung, an ancient energy source. One of the most unique things in this village is how people still use cow dung for fuel instead of using gas or electricity. Villagers shape cow dung into round cakes and dry them in the sun. These are then used to cook food. Cow dung is cheap, renewable, and an effective way to create fire. You will see walls covered with beautifully arranged cow dung cakes, showing how people in this village make the most of their resources. The gungat, a tradition rooted in patriarchy. In many parts of rural India, women cover their heads with the gungat, a long veil worn in front of male elders. While seen as a symbol of modesty, it is also a practice deeply rooted in patriarchy. Women are expected to remain in the background while men take on roles outside the home. While some women follow this tradition willingly, others find it limiting. Change is slow, but younger generations are beginning to question these norms. Charpai, the villager's couch. In every home, you will see a wooden cot called charpai, which literally means four legs. It is more than just a bed. It is where people relax, chat, and spend time with family and neighbors. Unlike modern furniture, the charpai is lightweighted and easy to move, making it perfect for life in a rural setting. Fresh and organic. The village kitchen. Food in Naujheel is natural and free from chemicals. Villagers roast peanuts over open fire and bake potatoes straight from the field. Everything is fresh and made using traditional methods. Instead of packaged food, people eat what they grow. Their meals are simple but full of flavor. This is how people ate before processed food became common. Silbatta, the ancient mixer grinder. In modern kitchens, we use electric mixers to grind spices. But in Naujheel, people still use the silbatta, a heavy stone grinder. It takes effort, but the flavor it creates are richer and more authentic. This method has been used for centuries, proving that some traditional ways of cooking are still the best. Visiting Naujheel is like traveling back in time. The village has preserved traditions that have disappeared in cities. Here, life is simple but fulfilling. People respect their culture, value their resources, and live in harmony with nature. If you want to experience India as it was before modernization, this is the place to visit. Join Reality Tours and Travel and see the real India.